gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back again for another infamous trailer reaction. I'm moving fast because we're talking about The Flash. I'm Kuya P, and I'm joined with Heather. How are you, Heather?
Good.
Excellent. We have the Flash trailer. Let's check it out. It's coming at you right now. Here we go. Boom.
Not that fast of a talker, so I needed to.
You can go anywhere.
Don't like you, Ezra,
Another
but I like
timeline.
this.
Another universe.
I like that. I like that.
So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Uh-oh.
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face.
Yellow,
my face.
reverse Flash.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe. Zod.
We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
You're
The one
You
true
are.
Batman.
Yeah,
Michael Keaton.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, you are.
That's Batman.
Yeah, you are.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Nikes.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm well, we're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Okay. There we go, Heather. The Flash. What do we think? They are not letting it, not putting it to the side and trashing it like they did our Batgirl movie. They're actually releasing this one. What do you think?
I wish there was a better cinematic universe in which Michael Keaton could come back as Batman. I love everyone. I mean, I'm not everyone. The whole world knows. I mean, the three people who pay attention to me know that I'm a big DC girl. I had dreams and hopes one day of the DCEU actually doing something of value. What is unfortunate and actually it's really exemplified in this trailer, because to me, and I'm going to be quite honest, to me, the trailer actually looks very good. It looks real good. Putting Ezra Miller and their several past years to the side, which is very hard to do. Warner Brothers fed into the toxicity that became notorious with the DCEU. And it really takes away all excitement that this film could have. I actually watched this trailer for the first time yesterday. We got it. It's part of the PR. We get those emails, people. And my heart was actually somewhat breaking when I watched this, because I was just like, what is really unfortunate is taking out the fact. One of my favorite quotes is, why is Ezra Miller in my Supergirl movie? But we have all of these incredible elements, and we have all these opportunities with Returns and Flashpoint. It actually looks like a Flashpoint movie. I'm not going to, it looks like a Flashpoint movie. But the moment that you get stuck in a position, you remember how you have been doxxed by the same people that Warner Brothers is happily feeding into and fanning the flames of. And what's even worse is it's a minority of fans. There were a lot of us at the beginning that, even though we weren't huge fans of the production, we were living up for and supporting the franchises. The Man of Steel is far from a good movie. It's far from a great movie, but I had fun with it. I go into every movie expecting it to be. I literally walk into every movie expecting the trailers to be the best part of the film. I want to go in and enjoy a movie. But when you can't enjoy something that clearly looks good because your heart has been removed from it because someone has fed into a small portion of a fan base and fed into that toxicity, it hurts. And this is literally not me getting on a soapbox. This is me being legitimately upset because I don't know if I will be able to separate how quality this film looks, or at least from the trailer, and the damage that has been done by the production studio themselves. And I'm not even going to get on the conversation of Hogwarts Legacy, Warner Brothers. You are hurting a lot of Jewish people and a lot of trans people right now. A lot. So.
No,
Yeah.
talk your talk. It's important, man. People feel a way, you know. I think it's infamous as well. That's watched our channel. I love comics. I love Marvel, DC. I really wanted the DC films to do good, but they let me down. Just continue to let me down. And then there is that, that weird element of fans that kind of took over DC. A little bit more on the right of fans. Right? That gleamed onto Snyderverse and kind of just made it their thing. And I wasn't about those Hebrew DC fans. And this is, to me, still from peace remaining from it. And when they canceled everything else, I'm like, shit, cancel this shit too then. I hate to say that because we found out who got involved with it and who the people they were going to introduce in it. But like, you did it to Batgirl but you wouldn't let this happen. And then from what we see on Twitter, especially like today, well, we can see why they didn't cancel this one because look at it now. I'm like, okay, but people put a lot of hard work into that Batgirl film, and it deserves it, but if you're gonna do a clean slate, then clean it. I'm excited for the future with James Gunn. What we know coming up soon, Gods and Monsters, looks absolutely amazing. I think all of us real DC fans are gonna be living the life with that. But yeah, it's unfortunate. This looks interesting. This looks cool. This reminds me of Flashpoint. They created that. But like Heather, I'm torn and gonna be, having a rough time checking this one out. But I'm still upset for everybody else that was affected by what Warner DC kind of let happen. Discovery. Yeah, because Batgirl deserves it. The people that put their work into Batgirl deserve it. But here we have somebody that is outright terrible, but yet we allow this to come out. I'm just saying. So
that's the fact that Warner Brothers straight up said, well, they haven't done anything recently.
Right? Like
Warner Brothers, it isn't about doing something recently. It's about living up to an expectation that you hold to everybody else. We understand that movies cost bazillions of dollars. Like, no one is dismissing that. We all know that people work very hard on these things, but there's a certain point where loss is not as great as what you will lose in forthcoming, loss in the short run versus loss in the long term. The fact that you have people like us who are in constant conversation about how we don't know if we can put our energy and our time into this because of how much it hurt our communities. It's a big difference. It's a huge difference. And what I will say is I'm happy. I'm so excited. This is the last of technically 3 films, even though Shazam is in its own separate pocket universe. that this is the second to last of the full DCEU films. And if this is what we have to do to get it out of the way so that the upcoming DC universe, including Morrison's Batman and Robin, The Authority, Gods and Monsters, we've got so much great stuff happening. If we have to get stuff out that maybe will appease certain fans, then you know what, have at it. It's just really disheartening to know that there could have been many of us who would have happily supported if you just listened, and stopped letting those who were screaming the loudest guide your way, because it was really destructive in the long run.
Here, 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 here. All right, we moved fast through that Flash. We're gonna just keep it going because I just kind of want to be over it. You know, I think you as well, and you said that very clear. Let's get this bad taste out of our mouth so we can move forward with some amazingness that we know James Gunn is going to deliver. I'm excited for what he's going to do with DC going forward. All right, Heather, if they want to talk all things The Flash with you and find out better things that they can watch, how can they reach out to you?
If you want to talk to me about other DC content, animated
how about
stuff,
that animated stuff? Let's talk that. I'd rather talk that.
If you want to talk to me about anything other than the DCEU, or actually if you even want to talk to me about the DCEU and the quality of that could have been, reach out to me at NerdIsAHeather on Twitter or at HeatherIsANerd on TikTok and Instagram.
There you go. And for me, it's the legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive, and of course here with Heather and the whole squad at the NRW and at Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you are one of those Snyderverse Hebrews, get ready to be blocked because, bitch, fuck you.